Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of your favorite show, hitting the airwaves once again. Weekend Hot Podcast. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel up to it, or if you're enjoying it. The content. Even if you're not enjoying the content, and you just know me. You better like and subscribe to this bad boy,
Por
right?
favor, please.
Already drafted it in the game. This your man KZL back, and I got my man McSwag in the house, back from vacation,
Bathroom
getting some
vacation.
he out there getting some electric relaxation out there in Pittsburgh. How was
Man, it was a blast until I caught a rash. But on the way there though, we stopped at the Football Hall of Fame. That was neat. They had a nice little representation of integration, and they're all surprised. And then they had a HBCU section that they working on, featuring Doug Williams. Them guys, it was tight.
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up out there on vacation. Good to take vacation. It's that time of year. Still in July, everything winding on down. You see, I got my Frankie Beverly and Mays hat on. You know what I'm saying? Got the all white on white, the cocaine white, as we say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. I got my Frankie Beverly on. Taking it in stride, man. Just chilling. But man, a lot of news and everything has been going on since we've been last on. You know what I'm saying? Last on. Shit. Got my headphones on this time, y'all. But yeah, man, a lot of news and stuff, a lot of crazy stuff in the news, man. We're gonna do like we always do on this show, weekend high, because we're gonna do it in a relaxed state of mind and might get some laughs, might not get no laughs, but don't forget to let us know your thoughts and comments. We appreciate everything. We appreciate. Also, don't forget to like us on the Facebook page we just put together, Face Weekend High Facebook page. So don't forget to hit us with some likes,
The
some
Buttons
comments, some
fam.
shares. Definitely. All right. We're gonna get right
Hey,
on
hey, hey, hey,
into it.
hey! Before we get started, though, I just want to warn everybody. I just took a steroid shot, so I'm a little warm under the body, so I might be wiping sweat beads a little bit, but I'm here. yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They gave me a steroid shot in the Benadryl prescription for that rash. They don't know if it was plant based or whatever.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You was out there doing something strange in the bushes, Heinz Field and
I'm
shit.
out there
You know what I'm
training
saying?
camp trying to help the Steelers and shit.
Hell no. Nigga tried to catch a long pass that flew in the bushes and shit. Yeah, kept running and shit. Flew in the bushes. Oh. Hell no. No, but glad you back. Glad you back, my dog.
Glad to be back,
But yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Yeah. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. Don't forget to hit us up, via Gmail, social media, what have you. But like I said, we're gonna get right into it, y'all. Let's start off with something good, I guess. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I guess. You know me. I'm weekend. I'm feeling the effects of the weekend.
Uh
But
oh.
hey, a little hidden history. A little hidden history. I'm gonna leave with Auntie Nim. Auntie Nim. Her story. Damn, Auntie, where you at? Um,
TT.
I don't know where she went. Okay, well, we still gonna go with it. A battalion of black women erased from history. Story of World War II battalion of black women who came from England to solve a postal crisis has been hidden for decades, but they're starting to get the recognition they deserve. Okay, 1945. As war continued to grip many parts of the globe, 855 women answered the U.S. Army's call to revive troop morale and clear a 2-year postal backlog in England. So, damn, basically, they was over there uh, doing like nail sorting and stuff like that. They, cleaning up England's backlog. So, um, I wish I had that picture. I don't know what happened to that picture, but just check this out. just another piece of hidden history, from us, from our people that you don't get to see a lot, or you don't get to hear about. Um, you'll see things like this, and these are good stories. These are the kind of stories they make movies out of. Okay, here we go. Here we go on see right here. Um, you know, these are the kind of
Go
stories they
girl.
make. They make movies of. So basically, they set sail from America to UK, finally settling in Birmingham to join the Central Post Directory Battalion. Basically, it says she was 26. Major Charity Adams became the first black woman to command an overseas battalion in the U.S. Army and led women to solve a huge problem, which was, I guess, their male problem. They were given 6 months, but through 24-hour shifts, they sorted through 17 million letters and packages in half the time. So they was not only doing military duty, they was also sorting mail and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And apparently
Um,
doing it well at that.
Right, right, right. They sorted through 17 million letters and packages in half the time. In doing so, now this just, really furthermore debunks, the lazy theory they always try to put on, I'm saying, our people and whatnot. But in doing so, they help boost the spirits of personnel on the front line who had lost communication with their loved ones back home. So this helped, like people writing letters. They don't know if they, back then they didn't have, cell phones and all this kind of stuff. So, they don't know if they loved one is then got passed away or got killed in the war or
Yeah.
not. So basically, she said, I seldom heard anything about black women serving in World War II. It's like they were deleted from history. Said Colonel Edna Cummings, a retired U.S. officer who served for 25 years, based at King's School in Edgbaston. The women who went on to the ruin in Paris and France faced many challenges, including using outdated equipment and cultural differences and gender discrimination. It says, okay, so yeah, man. Just want to salute and give a little shouts out
Yeah.
to
Salute.
them because yeah, man. See, like I said, they said that they seem like they've been deleted from histories in World War II, like they didn't really do nothing because it's always the emphasis on the picture of the dominant society woman with the arm and hammer, cocky,
Oh yeah, with
strong,
the
you know,
bandana.
right. It's always that image, you know what I'm saying, shown. Um, right, yeah. On the side of the plane like this and shit,
So did you
you
get the
know,
ticket? Good shit.
and you don't really hear nothing about our people or that, so it's good. Like I said, most of the stuff when you don't hear about us in something, it's a reason for that. You just have to do your research and history, and then you'll find out like, well, damn, they didn't even talk about this or talk about that. But like I said, just shout out to those sisters who went ahead and risked their lives.
Yeah.
Um,
Salute.
also, and also solved the problem for another country. You know what I'm saying? Um, got rid of all their backlog mail, and that system that they use remains today in England. You know what I'm saying? So they still using the system that the sisters brought in to
Yeah, that
implement.
they implemented in. That's awesome.
You see what I'm saying? So another contribution, foundation of Black Americans and Black, you know what I'm saying? So doing our thing. But moving right along, man. Now, I start off, like I said, I knew you ain't used to me starting off on a good note
I
like that,
know.
but
Hey, I didn't even lean in. I knew it was going to get on to
uh,
the shit.
did we talk about Victor Wembanyama and Britney Spears last week?
Uh-uh.
Um,
No.
I didn't think we did, but so let's just go ahead and bring that up here.
Let's go.
uh, Now this story, you know what I'm saying? Now some of you, it might be an older story. Some of you may not know about it, but I'm sure everybody knows about it. Okay, so basically, Wembanyama was out there. I guess he was eating dinner, whatever, or what somewhere, in Hollywood or whatnot. He leaves. Britney Spears, her old, 46-year-old used up body self, run up behind him. Hey, now this dude, 19 years old, right? Um, so she run up. She tried to touch him, reach out and touch the brother, and his
Trying to touch the
security,
hem of his garment.
his security hit her with one of them chops, pop, and made her knock her hand back into her face, slapped that hand and knocked her back in her face. It hit, you know what I'm saying? It hit her so well. Then she went on a little long rant of, you know, basically doing, taking notes out of Carolyn Bryant, Emmett Till side of the game, and like crying wolf, like, oh, he did something to me when, Victor Wembanyama in the video, he didn't even turn around, he didn't even know she was
He,
even
he
behind,
was totally oblivious to it.
oblivious to anything that happened. You know what I'm saying? He just straight. All you see is a beeline, him go marching
He
straight
was
to
on a
wherever he's
mission. He
going.
was already in the room.
Right, right. The security, I mean, the security did their job. They don't know who she is. They don't know who running up in the back, back of him. You know what I'm saying? Their job is to, hey, this man paid me to protect him and be security. Then that's what, I need to do. Because you got crazy people
As far as they
run.
know, she was the op. You know.
Right. They don't know who she is. They ain't gonna be like, oh, that's Britney Spears. Even if it was her, he didn't get the permission. You like, think about this. He 19. He might not even know who the hell Britney Spears is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she trying to do she trying to be the new Cher, I guess. She
Yeah,
running
she
up
trying
after
to
run up after the young brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because like for real though, like what does a 40, what does Britney feel like 46, 45?
She a little bit younger than us. She about 42, 43, somewhere in there.
What did she got to say to Victor Wemby? And she was out with her husband at the time. So not only that, you dropped everything. You had a mouthful of salmon. You spit it out, jumped up, jumped
uh,
up, and ran after this dude. You know what I'm saying? And got your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? Got your hand slapped back in your face.
oh yeah,
So
she's ready to make that tweet. Yeah, I just ran the big Victor and
right, exactly. She was trying to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? I knew him. I met him so long ago. I met him when he first. You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
met him before he
So
got started. Yeah.
right, it's like, and but the bad part about it for him was the blowback. She started trying to create. Started trying to create the storm, the perfect storm, to
Yeah.
make it seem like, oh, he did something to her.
Try to get a little momentum with it. Talking about
Like
I hope they apologize. I seen this shit.
she trying to do the same, trying to take a note out of what old girl did with Jonathan Majors, basically. Like I said, Carolyn Bryant, the Carolyn Bryant playbook. Let's call it the great grandma Carolyn Bryant playbook with Emmett Till.
He said the
Oh,
1955 game. She went to the
yeah,
1955
oh
playbook.
yeah, oh yeah, oh he did something to me. No, he didn't do nothing to you, like you said with the
No,
someone. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say no, they didn't.
No, yeah, you're right. So you know, she basically Britney Spears. She reported to have filed a police report alleging she was assaulted by a member of Victor Wembanyama security detail this week. It says the singer was administered a backhanded slap to the face by security looking after the first overall pick of the 2023 NBA draft, while she was trying to get a photo with him at the Aria Hotel. So he leaving the hotel. So per the aforementioned publication, Brittany was with her husband Sam Ashgari and two other individuals around 8:30 p.m. when she spotted Victor on her way to the Catch restaurant and resort. Having gotten swarmed by fans herself, she went over to the French star to ask for a photo, tapping him on the right shoulder to get his attention. However, the security team backhanded her, throwing her to the ground, knocking her glasses off. It says. She composed herself, walked over to the table, and the security member came over to apologize. You understand how it is when you're swarmed by fans, he said. So, the fact that she's, think about it. Ain't nobody checking for Britney Spears no more. She just got control of her own damn money. This is, what I'm saying? We talking about somebody who ain't mentally fit to even be in control of their own money. You know what I'm saying? Like she just got control of her own money.
Yeah,
So she has no right. She has no career. She's not popular anymore. You know what I'm saying? So what better way to get clout and clout chase than to pull something like this? So why file a police report? You get what I'm saying? Like you went after him. He it wasn't like he drove walked past your table. You saw him and you went running after him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't. That's that weaponized tears. That's the dominant. That's that weaponized tears game. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, in 1955, Carolyn Bryant playbook game. So we don't. We def. I don't respect that, man. What's your thoughts on it?
I see it. I see it as a mixture of that and just a bruised, fragile ego. Like 10, 20 years ago, that would have never went down like that. But the she's just trying to put it all together. But yeah, she was embarrassed mostly, I think. And then pulling the she really didn't even know what happened. She just got they did their job and she ended up how she ended up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving right along. Let us know your thoughts on it. Do you think she deserved that backhand? I think she did. 'Cause she had no business running up on that. Like I would be like, like shoot, man.
I,
I'm surprised. Look in France, they do slap people. It'd been funny if he like had a white glove and pulled it out and slapped the shit out of her ass. Like, bitch, I challenge you to a duel.
Hey, I have read to where when they watched the film, it looked like she hit herself in the face.
Yeah, that's what happened. He like knocked her hand back, like he blocked. Like she tried to grab him, I guess, or tap him, and the security blocked. And when he blocked, like she was trying to tap him with so much force this way that when security blocked, it bounced back and hit her in the face, like bam, like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. She don't, but yeah, man, she trying to look. She trying to get a piece of that money or action or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, keep you some good security, and keep doing your thing, man. But moving right along, man. This is I don't know if you heard of this dude. It's speaking of international people, was to my women. Yeah, we got another international cat. This brother right here, man. This dude, the stanky rapper. It's like this dude's like he's stanky. Like I'm not kidding, man. UK rapper Fredo says men who practice basic hygiene are feminine. He said you
Oh,
practice basic hygiene, you feminine. He said men who use toenail clippers and brush teeth twice a day are soft. He said you soft, dog. You brush your swag. You brush your teeth. I know you at least brush your teeth probably 2 or 3 times today already. So he said you soft. Your ass soft as hell. I did too.
I
I'm
don't
no. I
know.
guess I'm soft too. I don't already brush my teeth.
Hey, you call me Mick Sherman.
um, yeah, the rapper. His name is Fredo, not to be confused with the USA Fredo. Rest in peace from Chief Keef's clip. This dude is the UK rapper. I guess he jacking my man's name, over here, whatever. But yeah, he says that British rapper Fredo says has the internet puzzled over his belief that men who practice basic hygiene are soft and too pampered. In the Instagram rant, he took issue with men who brush their teeth twice a day and with dudes who use a clipper to cut their toenails. He said, "You bend the nail, find the weak point, and you rip it off. It's easy." That's how he do his. That's how he cut his toenails. He said, "You bend the nail, you wait till it get long, bend the nail, find the weak point, and you rip it off." He said, "As for brushing, as for brushing teeth, he says I only brush my teeth in the morning. So by the time by noon, I say by 1 o'clock, this nigga's breath is
Hell yeah, after you done smoked 20 spliffs in the studio.
right. He didn't ate lunch, breakfast. He just got caked up, everything caked up.
Hell yeah.
Frito, it says Frito born Marvin William Bailey in Kilburn, London, is of English and Moroccan descent on his mama's side and Barbadian descent through his dad. Well, that explains it. That explains it right there. That explains it. No offense to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he's not, from over here. Because we believe in, look, cleanliness, definitely. And I know some brothers and sisters over there probably, I know y'all believe in cleanliness too. It's just probably he just a stanky ass rapper. But Frito released his first track, They Ain't 100, in March 2016. Then went to prison 3 weeks later on a stabbing related charge he later beat. The single gained popularity while he was locked up. So basically, he got he got the same kind of like bio most of these rappers, little dumb young dudes got over here, you know.
Hey,
Um,
I bet I know where he got his name from.
where he gets his name from?
Because to match his grill probably look like Fritos.
Hell yeah, grill man, he got all
That
kind of
corn chicken.
Cheetos and Fritos, and I mean, younger brothers, if y'all watching this, if you brush your teeth 3 times a day, you're not soft. If you or two, 3 times, you should be brushing the motherfuckers 2 to 3 times a day anyway. Um, but you know, when you get up, if you ain't working at lunch after you eat lunch, that's two, and then before you go to bed, that's three. So I mean, that's just basic hygiene right there. Also, as far as bathing, you should be washing your ass twice, at least twice a day, 2 to 3 times a day. You know,
Hey,
um,
hey, on the thin brand side of the game, he might be going through some PTSD from them weeks he was locked up. Yeah, somebody
yeah,
probably
I know,
got close to home. Yeah,
right?
like fuck that, I ain't soft no more, nigga.
Yeah, you know what? He be like, man, yeah, he probably was using the bathroom on himself. Just, I'm gonna be the dirtiest, nastiest thing
Yeah,
in here.
that's
That way
probably
they ain't gonna want
when
me.
in jail smell like chamomile tea and shit.
Yeah, yeah, you know, maybe that was his defense mechanism to keep him off of him.
A coping mechanism.
he, he like, look, I'm not washing my ass. No time when I'm in here, I'm not
Hell
brushing my
yeah.
teeth.
This nigga go make a mess. He come.
Come out the shower. What you say? Smell like chamomile. Hey, Dion Cole Purple. Is that my Old Spice body spray?
Is that my lavender spice?
And then come around the corner on them like, is that my lavender?
You don't
You ain't
smell
like,
like fresh lavender.
bend over for the lavender. So, he probably was like, I'm serious. I'm serious though. He probably like, man, ain't no joke up in here, man. I'm about to be. I mean, you know what? For survival, hey, I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you for the but you free now. Is
Hell
you in the
yeah.
free world.
You are not in the gulag.
Right, you in the free world now. You back in the free world, brother. You need to go ahead and get your hygiene together. But yeah, definitely get your hygiene together, my brothers. You know, make sure we is fresh. You know, you freshen up. You know what I'm saying? Um, yes, very important. You got to make it part of your day. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you go out there hoop or go to the gym or you know what I'm saying, or shoot. Sometimes you just whatever. You just be walking around outside and get hot. It's been hot lately across the country. It's been like in the hundreds and 90 degrees. So definitely make sure you stay in fresh and clean. Moving right along, moving right along, man. I guess, man, we've been hitting all the international, news, man. I'm gonna take a break. Let's bring it back on over.
Come on back home.
Uh, man, let's talk about the sister. Well, before let's go serious for it, man. We're gonna take a little bit serious. Now I know you like, you into a lot of adults are into adult entertainment. Um, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't got nobody chained up in your basement. You ain't looking at kids no kind of funny style way. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't looking at even animals in no funny style way. As long as you doing some normal, you know what I'm saying, to yourself, private, whatever you know what I'm saying. Hey,
You said
but
conventional entertainment.
yeah, conventional entertainment. But would you marry a porn star? Because remember your man Zion, he got caught up with the porn star, and then now you got this dude,
Uh-oh.
Adam 22.
Did he? I
Um,
knew
he
it.
got he just said he had just seen the article. Now this has been through the rumor mill and the clamor, and you know what I'm saying, on the entertainment news side of the game. This dude Adam 22, he's a famous YouTuber and has a show. Um, show
Culture
is,
vulture. That's what the
yeah,
word
yeah,
is for.
yeah, basically, culture vulture, a popular culture vulture show, and he married his woman. His wife is a porno star, I guess. They just recently got married, and I guess after a week after they got married, she did a scene with this brother here. Um,
Yeah. Hey,
that's
hey, yo,
smiling
that's
right
old
there.
boy for hey, that was a black one of black.com. Oh yeah, I know it works.
He said black dyke. Hey, you know what
Oh
I'm saying? That's hey, but you know what? We need that. That's why I say my man's breakdown. But yeah, she a week after I didn't know they had just got married. I thought they had been married, but it says well, Adam 22 is his name. Wife gets smashed
yeah. Ooh, I couldn't wait for
by a
this
black
one.
man a week after wedding. It says Adam's wife, Lena the Plug, that's what she goes by, Lena the Plug,
Yeah,
gets
Leonard the
plowed by
plug.
black
Yeah.
man 1 week after wedding. Okay. It says the host of the popular No Jumper podcast got married to his longtime boo, Lena the Plug, last week at a ceremony in Italy. Um, and well, now the honeymoon is over, article says. Lena's back to work. Lena works as an adult film star, and despite getting wifed up by Adam, she still continues her job. Over the weekend, she showed off the man that she's starring in the new scene with, a very muscular black man. Uh, And but in the most recent podcast, okay, well, basically, so how does Adam feel about his wife getting plowed down for the camera for money? I guess he elaborated on this recent podcast, and he expressed some reservations about having his new bride getting, I'm reading the article, y'all. It says skewered by a 12-inch, you know what, stick. Says so. Uh, uh, yeah, that's what the article says. So now I know we don't be covering no shit like this, but this is interesting to me because I'm tripping. Well, you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not even gonna say I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Now Zion, I was surprised, but he didn't wife her up, but he was still messing with her. That kind of took me off. I was like, damn, Zion. But then again, it didn't really surprise me because if you know, or you've been watching the new article, the old articles that said, or interviews. I'm sorry, it said Biggie, used to mess with porno stars too. Biggie Smalls, the rapper,
Yeah, we
allegedly.
talked about that.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we talked about that before. Janet Jack Me, Heather Hunter. What's the Puerto Rican one name?
Oh yeah, Vanessa Del Rio.
Vanessa Del Rio. You know what I'm saying? Because she was in the Lil Kim. Remember, she was in the video. She was in the
Yeah.
Lil Kim video. Vanessa Del Rio was actually in one of those videos. So
Mhm.
there's been a little history. Brothers messing with porn stars and stuff like that. Um, I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not surprised. Adam 22. And I don't want to be hater to my Caucasian watchers and listeners. They like, man, you hating on us, but I'm just
Hey,
saying
but
they
hey,
be look. I gotta say it. Y'all be into that shit. Y'all be into that. It's okay. Like all the whole cuckold game and all that shit. They be into that. They into that. They into, as they say, deviant. As I like to say, deviant alley
you
sex
said
and
the dereliction.
yeah, abandoned building, hobo type shit, sex and shit. They like that kind of stuff. So deviant behavior. So to me, I can't say why she doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her job. She's a film star, so I'm assuming she gonna have sex with a bunch of different dudes or whatever. But I guess this the first time she ever been with a black dude. So and she said, I guess by the article she was saying, it was another article that said she was saying that or he was saying that the interview he was saying that his wife enjoyed old boy better than him, and
Yep.
that's what he said in the interview. You know what I'm saying? That's how his own mouth. He wasn't happy about that. But what are your thoughts on? Would you? Well, first let's start with a couple questions. Would you marry? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no wife, and this is a fantasy world. This is all hypothetical. Would you marry? Now let's say you a freaky ass nigga, swag. I know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to put it that way. I don't know. I don't know shit.
Put it this
But
way, I'd be the
I'll,
last one that you see kink shaming.
I only know what you tell me. I only know what you say. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, y'all, I don't know. I'm
I had to
like
get the
that.
preacher rag out on that one.
But pause game on it. But
Paul game.
yeah. But I'm saying every person got their little, fetish or little things that turn them on or whatever like that, or stuff they like. So but would you wife up, have 24 access, you got 24 access Pornhub in your crib. So you just gonna wife her up like that?
2 words. Have you know? No, but I mean, I'm not opposed to having kink in the bedroom at all, and I'm the last one to kink shame. Cuckold is a legit genre. It's not my cup of tea. I've never tried it. I already know it's not for me. But just a little history on these guys, since I kind of know who, especially I know who she is. Okay, so anyway, so you know how like this social media comedian era that we in
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
She is the first social media porn star. That's how she really got into it. Adam 22 is about as close to a Vlad Jr. as you can get. And
yeah.
and so then like they've been going together for quite a while. And they had this little online series to where she would bring a porn star from the industry, and her and Adam 22 would have threesomes on film, and they would sell it on their platform. Right.
See, you
Okay.
know what?
What's up?
I was before you keep going. I know your ass couldn't be the cuckold anyway. Cause see, you the wrong color. You have to be on the giving end of it. You have to be like my
Hey,
man.
nigga, hey, it's all
You are.
cuckold. I wouldn't be nobody bull, or
we,
especially on the other end. God forbid, nigga.
Hell no.
Yeah,
But go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead. I'm
but
sorry.
okay. So anyway, okay, and then the wedding present she wanted was for her to be with a black guy, and it came back and it haunted him. But all that extra stuff talk about she enjoyed him more. That's probably clout chasing shit. But the ego has been bruised. The chickens have come home to roost. All the metaphors you want to throw in, insert them now. It wouldn't be me, but yeah, I can respect that level of kink in a good relationship, in a good, strong, confident relationship. It's about to be put to the test,
Yeah, yeah. I
but
mean,
not for me.
it's fun. Now the article mentions it's funny because he's been under fire, like we said, for he's been come under fire by, it says, African American members of his staff for allegedly stealing from black culture and depicting black men as violent criminals. That's true. He's a culture vulture, just like you were saying. Perfect. Allegedly, I don't want to. This motherfucker might
Ain't
be
no
watching.
fucking
Uh,
allegedly
well,
violent.
yeah,
Allegedly,
he did.
allegedly, allegedly.
Adams' podcast gives voice to active gang members and black and Latino men with violent pasts and glamorized criminal behavior. So yeah, basically, he be doing all that clickbait type bullshit. Try to bring the worst of our culture to light, or I should say the bottom percentile. Like, and I don't, what I'm saying, and the
I,
same,
I
like you
can
say, the
see
same,
this shit.
same, same game plan as Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Same game plan as Vlad.
Same
Culture
playbook.
vulture.
Hell yeah.
Same playbook. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do. Um, so you know what? It's kind of like karma to me. That, you know what I'm saying? It's like karma, full circle karma. You know what I'm saying? Full circle karma. You know what I'm saying? That you got old boy smacking her down, and she enjoyed it and all that kind of stuff. But
But
a lot
but
of the
but
stuff.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but that's what makes this so poetic because he went on a little run like it's been about a year ago to where he was like kind of going on other people's platforms. People was coming on his platform. Matter of fact, brother Tariq was on his No Jumper show one time, and so and then they was on his ass. They was on his ass about him being a culture vulture and not really using good judgment in the way he posts stories. Like somebody get locked up, and then he will put out a video of like other like parallel stuff I mean, it was just bad, and I think because on that press run, he was trying to implore that he wasn't after the culture like that, and so when she proposed him for that to be the wedding gift, he ain't had no choice but to succumb to it, and now here we are.
Well, now there's a new report allegedly that the dude who did the scene with her, the brother, said he got her pregnant. She allegedly might have got pregnant because he said he. I'm not making this up. It's just I'm looking at this news. It's just coming
I'm
up.
already here.
He said that they're saying that he said that he might have knocked her up, and then also there's another report that said Adam 22 is banning Jason Love is the dude's name from doing any more scenes with his wife. So he doesn't want his wife doing any more
Oh
scenes.
yeah. He accidentally came in there.
Now the dude who's in the scene where he said she ain't been stretched out in a while, so man, I was doing all the stretching. But anyway, man, I'm gonna leave this alone, man.
Oh yeah,
man, like I say, poetic justice, man, poetic justice that you become a culture vulture and get rich off of black people's pain and stuff. So now it's kind of full circle that he get caused some pain. So but moving right along. What you? He said he fucked around.
Yep, he painted himself into a corner, and then he ain't have no choice but to go. That made their whole entire beginning a fraud. Had he put up a block on it, she knew what she was doing. She wanted some black dick, allegedly. Keep that up. And then he put himself in a position.
No, that ain't alleged. That ain't alleged.
Oh yeah, you take that best signal down.
that ain't alleged. They be wanting the soul pole, as they say.
Let the record show.
Let the record show. Here.
Right here.
We can go back to a barn in the 1800s, man. A barn in the 1700s. Muggers was in there against their will. You know what I'm saying?
I've been into some wild stuff, but I can't really wrap my head around the cuckold. I mean, even being the bull part, I got too much pride for that. And then
only degenerate motherfuckers do shit like that, or people who got low self-esteem and shit like that.
Hell yeah, and in extreme cases, man, it goes beyond just watching a dude screw, man. It's like eating a woman out after you cream up in there and shit. Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. Like she's going home. Look, she going home to this dude, Adam 22. And think about all the things they done did on the scene.
Hell yeah, she going home like a Boston. She going home like a Boston cream donut.
He kissing. He all in the kissing her in the mouth, and you know what I'm saying.
Cream.
Like I don't, man. You know what? Hey. Yeah.
Hey, look at the satisfied look on her face. She like, hey, boo.
Yeah, she looks satisfied as hell.
She said, I can
look.
Really now.
the picture on the right, she looked happier in the picture on the right than her.
I know that's her wedding picture. She had bells all over again.
She looked smitten in that other picture.
My star.
That bitch looked smitten. That bitch was smitten. She was smitten.
Her eyes would swirl like a Ludacris video.
Hey, as they say, they smitten when we hitting. So, you know what I'm saying? But moving right along, y'all.
I couldn't wait to unpack that one.
We gonna go a little serious right now, man. We've been making y'all up. We gonna get a little serious because we got to get some answers about this. I know you heard about our sister in Alabama, Carly Russell. Now, Carly Russell, I apologize to the family if I ain't saying the name right into her. Um, yeah, Carly Russell.
Yeah.
Um, she was this sister here. She was they say that she was on the side of the road. She saw a little kid. She called a 911. She seen a little baby walking on the side of the highway. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's a baby right there. That's a baby on that corner. Yeah. She look. You know where I'm about to go with this. So okay, so they see her on the side of she was driving. They said she was on her way to work, I believe, or coming on a break from work or a lunch break or something like to that nature. Apologize if I didn't get that part right, but um, she saw a baby on the walking on the side of the highway. So she decided to pull over. Like any good person would, you see a baby on the side of the highway, you're like, well, damn, I can't just leave the baby. I can't just roll past, act like I don't see the baby on the side of the highway. At least gotta call for help or get keep the baby till paramedics get there or whatever. So she tried to, she says, calls in, says baby, all of a sudden, I guess it gets inaudible or whatever. They don't hear from her anymore. She comes up missing. The dispatchers, they don't hear anything. She comes up missing. Only thing that was left when she got missing was her cell phone. They said her cell phone, some hair weave, and some like key. I think her keys, some kind of keys or something, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but and she was missing for like 48 hours. But I get, she basically popped up now. She's back, safe and sound. Thank God. Because there's a lot of sisters that go missing. Remember, we covered our sister in Chicago, the mail carrier. She's still missing. Remember, we covered her in one of our first shows. So this is a realistic thing. It's a lot of black women who go missing and get no kind of notoriety. They get no, they don't promote it. They don't tell you
Yeah.
about it. They don't, like, our counterparts in the Diamond Society. If Amy go missing, shit, you gonna see that shit on every news station. You gonna
Did you say
see,
Amy? Did you say Amy?
you gonna see Amy. You're gonna see on every news station. It's gonna be on your phone. You gonna have Amber Alert. You gonna have all. I mean, I'm serious. You go TMZ go cover it. Amy, they like shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like Amy missing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see everything. You gonna see everybody walking in the line together, one step at a time, trying to find. How they be doing. So it was weird. You know what? This story really is weird to me because I don't know if you were seeing the news interviews, and most of the time, when she first went missing. Let's talk. I'm gonna tackle this part first. When she first went missing, and I heard about this story, Swag, I saw the news coverage, and I guess I don't know what channel I was watching it on, but all I seen was people in the dominant society. And I was like, well, damn, she don't live around no black people. I mean, that's what I was just thinking. I mean, she might not, but it was. I kept seeing they were like, oh my god. I mean, the community was out. No,
They was caping one day.
They was going hard, and I was like, what? That's a good. I mean, to most would think, would say, okay, well, that's good. I'm glad, that means they try to bring notoriety to, because sometimes we need them to get it out there, because if they behind it, then it'll get pushed more, right? But another side of me, that side and I know, the tinfoil do-rag side of me.
Oh, I was gonna put mine on too. Yes.
The tinfoil do-rag side of me says that just looks peculiar, because when I watched this story, I didn't see nobody who looked like us except the person who was missing. So I was like, damn. Where the hell she live at in Georgia? Because they say Alabama. I'm expecting to see, a sprinkle of us at least, even if it's a neighborhood. Maybe it's a neighborhood that's ain't got a lot of us in it, but it's still you'll still see a sprinkle of us. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of us out there. So I was like, well, damn, that's kind of strange. So I started thinking, I was like, well, damn, you know what? The first thing I thought, I said, they got her ass. I said, the people who out there talking about, so we got to get her back from the Diamond Society. I said, they the ones who got her ass. Because I was like, damn, they really caping too hard for this. And ain't nobody seen her. And she reported a kid missing. and I don't see nobody who look like us. So I said that girl in somebody's basement. One of these people who out there at the news thing, she probably down in their basement chained up so damn where. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
I got my do rag on just a little bit tighter. Mine is out there.
um, but what was your thoughts when you first heard about this story?
We've seen this exact scenario before. Think about it. Who think about the victim, think about the caping, the people, the type of people who caped Brother Jussie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Okay. Now. I'm coming out of left field. I'm not admitting or caping or copping to anything, but I have seen some things, and I done seen some people come up missing for 2 days and come back home with empty balls. I think she was out fucking around getting high and fucking. That's just my opinion. I don't think the
Hmm.
baby ever existed. That's just my. I've seen people go through some to go through a lot to get a day of freedom, a day away from the daily grind, a day away
Uh huh.
from the nagging mate, all that shit. And
Come on.
this reeks of that to me.
Okay. Okay. So hey,
You
I
can
like
see
that.
it. You can see it, Katie. You can see it.
Okay. I mean, I know I definitely see your perspective. I know I do see that perspective.
Come on, man. The people that was caping and riding, if that shit was true, I doubt it would be them riding and stomping.
See, and that's what I'm saying. The people in the dominant society. That's when I first seen this story. I was like, well, damn, well, they going kind of hard riding for her when they normally don't ride for
Oh
us like
man, they were
that.
swaying
And
and
I
banging
said,
out there.
and I said, well, damn, and but like me, I watch a lot of movies, horror movies, and things like that, or mystery movies. And the first thing I thought, I said, because there was this one lady kept interviewing, and she was just all on the camera, like, just, oh my god, we gotta bring her home, and I said, she in that bitch basement. That's the first thing I said. I
No,
said, I said, I said, remember the movie Misery? I said, she down in the basement with a log between her ankles and shit right now.
Say, oh,
Because
I just got a
because
hobble, yeah.
because well, it's true what they say. A lot of times the criminal will return back to the scene of the crime. You know what I'm saying? Or be with the people like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Knowing they got her and shit. They up there like, yeah, we go. I'm gonna help look for her. You like, yeah, you got her. So
Hey,
that's what I was thinking.
she might have been in somebody's basement, but I'm willing to bet a paycheck that wherever she was there voluntarily.
Now, I don't know about that. That's the only thing we don't know because we ain't heard nothing from her yet. And her family saying that she's not gonna be forced. Now we did hear from the guy. First, they said the brother was her friend, not a romantic friend. Remember when the first story came out? Remember the brother they saying? Now they're saying that's her husband, her fiance, and all this shit. But when the first story broke, they said they was just calling this man her friend, not a romantic, platonic friend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
um, that was kind of weird to me too. That they was like but there's been new evidence in the last, I guess, 24 hours or so. It said Carly Russell said she escaped kidnappers who pulled her into an 18 wheeler. Now she's saying that she got, our sister said she got pulled into an 18 wheeler. Somebody rolled up on her and snatched her from the side of the interstate 2 nights earlier. However, police said the investigation they conducted since she vanished that Thursday night, that after she showed up at her Hoover family Saturday home, Hoover family home Saturday night, led them to have no reason to believe that there was a threat to public safety. So right now, here's another story. I'm going through the articles right now. The police are saying they kind of like doubtful of her story too now, or they, what I'm saying, they're having a hard time. I guess police share new details about the disappearance of Carly Russell, who went missing in Alabama. So they got new details out about how she became missing or whatever. So I guess the police, like you, they don't, certain things they're not really believing about this whole incident. Um, it said that before she went missing, it said she had went to Target, she had got snacks. Um, They saying that she went and got. I mean, that don't mean just because you go get snacked, you don't know you going to be going missing. I mean, it's like basically it sounded to me she's on like it said she was on a lunch break from work. She was out on her lunch break, so I don't know, man. I mean, I feel you though. I mean, people's mental health can push them to a level where they'll just want to disappear if the weight get too heavy. However, um, now Carly Russell's mother said that let me see what her mama said. She believes her daughter was abducted before she returned home 2 days later on foot. So that's the thing. She got a Mercedes. So where the hell are there? She got a red Mercedes. It says. So where the hell is her red Mercedes at? And why the hell she returned home on foot? So you said they smoked the Mercedes. They did a Gator. I smoked the TV, mama.
Nah,
Remember
man.
Jungle
Hey,
Fever, Gator boy.
this what I think happened. This is what I think happened. And watch, just watch. I'll never go on this thing to branch, but this is my hunch that she ran to somebody either she knew, either somebody that she just met. It was at least a half ounce of doogie or soft pack involved, and a hotel room slightly out of town. Guaranteed. Charles Boy. I guarantee
See,
it was some bullshit involved.
I can't. I can't. That's the only. That's the only part of your theory. That's the only part of your theory I can't get with the drug thing because see, she don't have a history of drugs. From what I'm reading,
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. You could be right though, but and they got. You know what? You could be like Judge Mathis. What Judge Mathis always say: you need at least 2 years with somebody to know. Within 2 years, you'll know if they like on some type of serious drugs, something by the way they moving. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that it's saying that she was, like not she wasn't that type of person. So, um, and I guess she had some kind of professional job. I guess I'm understanding. I'm not sure, but that's the only thing I don't know. That
hey man, I'm telling you, hey man, once the noise starts to get loud, it takes a lot less for shit to make sense to you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, Russell spoke one time to investigators. Says police haven't spoken to Russell since just after she returned from Saturday. Told reporters she told investigators she got out of the vehicle Thursday to check on the child, and a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She said, according to the chief, according to the chief, Russell told police the man made her go over a fence and she was forced into a car. The next thing she remembers being in the trailer of an 18 wheeler. She stated that the male was with the female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby cry. Russell told detectives that her abductor had orange hair and a bald spot. She told them at one point she was able to escape the 18 wheeler, but was caught again and put into a car. She claimed she was blindfolded but was not tied up because the captors said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrist. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. Russell told police that the next day she woke up and the woman fed her cheese, crackers, and played with her hair. The chief said Russell told police she was able to escape after being put back in the vehicle. She said she ran through the woods before coming out near her home. Russell came home around 10:45 p.m. Um, it says the family stated to us that they didn't think that in her mental state right now because of trauma and she was not ready to talk. I mean, no, that her story is very believable, man, because once again, there is a epidemic of missing and abducted black women in this country. We done shows on it before.
Yeah, I
They
know. I
kidnapped.
know. This one smells funny to me. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy. I know that's a thin ass bridge, and it's not unlike my usual point of view. I think I smell bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Just this
Yeah,
time, I ain't never jumped out like this. That's just
I
my
know,
thing. This some Jesse Smollett shit. I'm telling you, man.
but I could now. I do like you said for the reason you said is because she could have been a mental breakdown. Could have
Yeah,
had uh
just a lapse in good judgment to where a perfect scenario presents itself. All you gotta do is create an alibi. So, okay, let's call somebody, say it's a baby on the side roll. Let me snatch a little weave and drop it just so they can find it. Come on, we got 72 hours to get it in. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
But see, that's the only thing is my thing is this though. But she grown, so why would she have to do? She wouldn't even have to do all that. She would just be able to
Oh
just say,
yeah.
"Hey, I'm
Oh
just gonna book me a
yeah. She
hotel."
might.
Because remember, because remember, she now she's not married. Now I don't know the story with the dude. Either this is her boyfriend or fiance. I'm not seeing that she's married. So why would she have to go to those links? And you can't say because of the dude, because women.
Oh no, it ain't
Um,
cause no guy. I bet she still got a job. I bet she still got a job.
um, Now it said after police found her cell phone, they looked for information on it. They discovered searches that include do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? How to take money?
The smoke is rising, please.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, sister. No, no. I'm advocating for you. Don't do the
Hold
drugs.
on,
Come on,
brother.
Sister Carla.
Let me tighten up my
And it
do please.
and it and it says how to take money from a register without being caught. The
Oh
red
yeah.
says the red the red says searches for bus tickets from Birmingham to Nashville and for the movie Taken about an abduction was also
Just a
in the
quick
history
little
on
getaway.
Russell's
Just a
phone.
quick little getaway. I'm telling you, man. BS. I'm telling you. I hate to sound.
I gotta take my glasses off on this one.
Fuck. You have got to be kidding me. Woo-hoo,
Because
please.
if she play, you know what? I'm gonna be real hot if she playing like that. Because
Oh
like I
yeah,
said,
we will definitely circle back either
um,
way because one of us gonna be
um,
dead wrong or dead
because
right.
like I said, because peace and love to our sister who missing in Chicago, the mail. Remember the mail carrier sister? They ain't found her yet,
Yeah, yeah.
and you
She
know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
like, I hate you. See, you can't do shit like this, man. If this is fake, you should, man. Come on, man, because it's real sisters out there being abducted. You know what I'm saying, and ain't nobody looking for them. So,
I would never
um,
be this insensitive about something. I'm telling you, I smell malarkey, dude.
now it said they police found personal items and restaurant takeout. Um, they said that when police arrived at Russell's car last Thursday, they found her wig. Oh, they did find her car. Her wig, cell phone in the grass near her vehicle. Her purse was on the front seat of her car, but there was no sign of her or the child. There was food from a restaurant in the car. Police didn't find snacks that she bought at Target. The police didn't find the snacks she bought at Target after leaving work, nor did they locate the items she allegedly concealed, at work before leaving. A dark colored bathrobe, toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business. Well, I don't know, man. Her
That was
family,
good.
her family, her mother makes a defensive statement. We will not be bullied, and I don't believe. Please don't bully that family. You know what I'm saying? They go.
I'm
I
sitting
mean,
here bullying them now, man.
but either way, I hope she didn't do this, but either way, she got to be dealing with some kind of mental issue. You know what I'm saying? I pray for her uh, uh, mental
Oh,
release or
hey,
her
trust and believe she
uh,
good now.
your ass up. He said, "Best believe she good now, nigga."
Yeah, she
All
good
right.
for 2-3 years, nigga. Whole child, I've seen it a million times.
Oh, so
Woo.
you said she was just smoke. She was smoking the pussy and the pipe all night, nigga. She was.
Oh yeah, she probably
That's what you
sitting there.
trying to say.
No, I ain't saying she smoking. I mean, it could be a soft pack, it could be doogie, some fentanyl, something. Whatever it is,
Hell no, the
it was
doozy
mixed up
gang.
with
Sure.
promiscuity and alcohol. I'm
Hell no.
telling you.
Moving right along.
I don't even talk like that, KZ. I'm telling you, I can smell it.
I know, I know. Hell no, man. Please like, subscribe. Carly, don't do us like that,
Please
sister.
hit the buttons,
Don't
fam.
do us like, yeah, man. We're gonna move it right along, man. We got a couple
You might
more
have to
little
put the
things
censor
coming.
to that one.
Yeah, we're gonna circle back on it. We're gonna circle back on it. Another interesting article, man. Let's go to something a little funny, man. Your man Beetle, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Hey, man, they said Beetlejuice, man, racist as hell, man. They said family sues Universal Studios after employee in Beetlejuice costume allegedly threw up the white power symbol.
Oh.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice racist as hell, man. They said Beetlejuice threw up the white power sign. Okay, so it says a family claims their visit to Universal Studios Hollywood was ruined when an employee dressed as Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice threw up a white power gesture in front of a minor child. According to RadarOnline.com. According to other documents obtained by Radar.com, John and Marisol McGee and a minor, John McGee, filed a lawsuit against Universal Studios and Beetlejuice Doe. John and Marisol said they visited Universal Studios on July 18, 21. They claim an employee dressed as Beetlejuice is greeting visitors just inside the main entrance. Plaintiffs who were fans of Beetlejuice films stopped to take a picture with the defendant. Beetlejuice Doe, plaintiff Marisol McGee, a Latin American woman, posed for the picture with defendant Beetlejuice Doe, while plaintiff John McGee, an African American man, took the picture, and plaintiff Dylan McGee, a mixed race minor boy, watched. In the picture, the defendant Beetlejuice Doe displayed the racist offensive white power hand gesture to the family. The family alleged. The suit explained the white power hand gesture is a symbol used to express hatred towards a segment of the population based on a person's race, ethnicity, color, and national origin. So it says the suit accused defendants of intentional infliction of emotional distress. Defendants' conduct was so extreme that it went beyond all possible bounds of decency. A reasonable person would regard defendants' conduct as intolerable in a civilized community. Indeed, defendants abused a relationship that gave them power to affect plaintiffs' interests and knew that their conduct would likely result in harm due to mental distress. What do you think about the racist Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice on the George Santos side of the game.
Hell no,
man. That's unfortunate. It's supposed to be a new Beetlejuice movie coming out.
Well, you know what? This is we've been seeing this because remember, this is something we also covered before. Remember when they had Disneyland, the characters would come up to all the kids except the black kids or whatever.
Yeah, no, that was on Sesame Street, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Sesame Street. They would purposely skip over. So this is just another this is another tentacle off of that tree.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So because you got to remember, even though these is characters, the people dressed up as the characters ain't the characters. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they believe or what they subscribe to, so you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I don't be quick to take pictures with people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? When I go places, because if it's like a character, even with my kid, even when the boys was little kids, I'm sure you did too. But I didn't really. I mean, they took some pictures with the little, characters, but they ain't do nothing. They ain't pull nothing on me because
I still live in the moment.
Right. Yeah. But
I ain't gonna lie, I did get a picture of Rod Wilson though at Rod Wilson and Troy Polamalu's and the bus is busted.
Oh hell no! I mean that's good pictures, but
but for like the I ain't gonna lie, I fanboyed out, dude.
I know you did. But I mean, I'm talking about as far as the character. So, like, for some of our viewers who got younger children, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I ain't posing for no selfie with Snuffleupagus and shit.
Right, man. You really got to be careful, man, because a lot of these people who are in these costumes and suits, they mad at life anyway. Their job is to dress up in a suit.
Hey man, they're glorified carnies. All of them are jaded, and all of them have a pretty sordid subculture that they live out of their costume.
I mean, how could you? I remember, look, I worked for Pet Supplies Plus when I was in high school, man, and I had to get out there. We all had to take turns in this dog costume, and that dog costume smelled like ass inside of it, dude. And I would have to go on the court with this dog costume and wave and hold this sign and stuff. And you get mad. You be like, man, I don't feel like doing this. But after a while, I got used to it. You know what? I would just throw my little headphones in there, and I'd just be like, man, I ain't paying no attention. I'm just do this and go back.
You said you put
You
on
know,
your and you put on your freedom music.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, getting funky up in there. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, but for real, you used to be out there in 80-degree weather in that damn dog suit and stuff, man. So I already know, man. But you gotta to parents, definitely watch out, when your kids are with these, because sometimes, like you say, you be in the moment, you like thinking, oh, it's Disney World or whatever this is. They gonna be nice to my kids. They should. This is what they do. Yeah, right. You gotta still keep your eyes open and peeled. You know what I'm saying? This world is a crazy place now, and where you go to Universal Studios, this is a big time amusement park, Universal Studios, and then you thinking, oh man, I'm about to take a picture with Beetlejuice, man. I love the cartoon, I love the movie. I'm gonna go take a picture. Your kids, you introducing your kids to Beetlejuice and stuff, and then Beetlejuice come up there and Zeke hell on your motherfucking ass and shit, and throw up the the white power symbol on your ass. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, you ain't expecting that. You ain't expecting that shit. So, but definitely watch out for those type of things. Another big interesting thing happened in the news today, man. I thought this was kind of a low blow. This is just some funny shit right here. Um, that I know you've been hearing about the strike, the writer's strike, and the acting strike.
Yeah.
Now, just to show you how, a lot of times people say, there's no racist, systemic racism. What are you talking about? There's no machine that does this. I'm gonna show you an example. Now, this is not a racist thing because you got Asians out here, white folks, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. But let me show you, just to show you how low they can, this dominant society, people in that society can get sometimes. Let me show you this. Now you see that they's out there picking on the picking line and the strikes and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
LA officials are investigating an NBC Universal for trimming trees that provided shade for the striking writers and actors. So they didn't trim the damn trees. It's like, if you're gonna take your ass out there on this picking line, you're gonna be hot
it's
as
gonna
hell.
hurt. It's gonna hurt.
So as you see in the picture on the right, if it's on your left, you see they cut the trees down. They ain't giving them no shade. Now, it's a lot of people who look like, my man out here in this picture out there. I mean, there's some of us out there too. Don't get me wrong, because
Yeah,
shout
AC
out,
Slater.
yeah. Shout out to our sister Tasha Gray, who did our interview from Raising Canaan. You know what I'm saying? We hold you down, sis. You know what I'm saying? I know you striking with them town. Her page, she's been pushing, showing, she's striking. So we supporting her. We in solidarity with you.
Yeah.
But
Salute, y'all.
but yeah, man, it's funny. Look, they went ahead and cut the damn trees. They like, y'all ass could be out here baking. So a row of trim trees has become a new flashpoint in Hollywood writers actors strike. NBC Universal cut back the trees that provided shade to the pictures outside its Los Angeles site. It said it was routine maintenance, but an LA official said he's now looking into the matter. What are your thoughts on this? You think this is a little
Oh,
chess?
hey, that's the old Atlanta election day tactic right there.
Hell yeah! Like, all right. So,
Yeah, yeah. So y'all gonna strike? It's gonna hurt.
oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You want to strike? Go ahead.
Have your
Yeah,
SPF at the ready.
yeah, man. It said so they drastically cut back the trees that shade the sidewalk. Supporters of the strike have suggested the move was intended to impede their ability to protest, which it is. So I was just using this story to point out if you think about this, if you think that you get little jabs like this is a little passive aggressive little behavior. Imagine on the systemic end what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's little. That just goes to show, like, yeah, if you want to get bad, there's always a bigger construct out there, you know.
yeah, because I hate the whole oblivious. Oh, nothing's trying to. Oh, the man that's trying to get you
Oh, that was
right.
just, hey, that was
I hate.
definitely.
I hate the whole oblivious to what's going on with this type of deal. And then you see they do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, they doing shit to us if they do it to themselves. But let us know your thoughts and comments, man. Moving right along. Uh,
Hey, but you know who they striking against?
speaking.
Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I said
Oh no, I'm
speaking.
good. I'm good.
Save it for the B sides. Save it for the B
Yo,
side.
that's a seaside right there.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Now, there was another story out, big story that came out. I almost forgot about it, man. I don't know if you can see this picture, but there's a one brother in this picture. He has a dark blue shirt on, really dark or black looking shirt. Only one brother in
Oh
the picture
yeah,
that you
I
can
see
see.
him.
Um, they said tourists who saw U.S. soldiers sprint to North Korea initially thought it was a stunt. So I don't know if you heard about this. This young brother is in the military, supposed to be in the military. It said Wellington, New Zealand. Sarah Leslie thought she was witnessing a stunt when she saw an American soldier start sprinting towards North Korea. Leslie and her father, tourists from New Zealand, were part of a group that left Tuesday morning to Seoul. It says Private Travis King was among a group of 43 tourists. Although he was casually dressed in a jean and a t-shirt, she had no idea at the time he was a soldier in legal trouble. King,
Mhm.
23, was a cavalry scout with the 1st Armored Division who has served nearly 2 months in a South Korean prison for assault. He was released on July 10th and was supposed to travel home Monday to Fort Bliss, Texas, where he could face additional military discipline and discharge from the service. Leslie said her tour group went a step further than many by visiting the joint security area, allowing tourists to effectively step on North Korean soil inside one of the buildings, which are jointly held. To get on such a tour, she said, requires submitting passports and getting permits in advance. Said the group left Seoul by bus early morning, and Leslie noticed the king was traveling alone and didn't seem to talk to others on the tour. At one point, he bought a DMZ hat from a gift shop. The tour was nearing its end. The group just walked out of the building and taking photos, and she saw King running really fast. She assumed he had somebody filming him for like some type of prank. But then she heard a soldier say, "Get that guy." Leslie said the command was shouted by an American soldier, one of a group that patrols the area with South Korean troops. She said after a few seconds, he disappeared from sight. So yeah, this is a big thing going on. That this brother is over in North Korea, and Kim Young Jung, Dennis Rodman homeboy. I can't say his name right. Uh, yeah, Dennis Rodman homeboy. Dennis Rodman big homie said he got him right now. So now they trying. This is like really brewing like by the minute. This might be another Brittany Griner type deal, or North Korea might use him as a pawn. So they was still gathering details on what's really happening. But what are your thoughts initially on hearing this brother's all of a sudden start breaking, running towards North Korea? Now, why would he do that if he just got out? He just got out of prison
He don't
over
want to
there.
see his family.
They don't want their families. These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play child support. Drive drop top Camaros. Drive drop top Camaros. They miss their families. Dennis Rodman game. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike Epps. Shout out to Mike Epps.
Family. Oh man,
But
I don't know, man. That's not the place I would run to. That'll probably be the last place on earth I'll run to.
I mean, he had just got out of prison there, and he was on his way home. So why would you?
But he was locked up in South Korea, though, right?
Right, South Korea. Right. Why would you run to North Korea after just being locked up in South Korea?
That's like running out of the pot and into the fire, ain't it? Yeah.
Right, and he just did 2 months there. So I'm not understanding.
Yeah, that shit sound like a scene in life,
You know.
don't it?
Now on the tinfoil do-rag side of the game, the lady who's
Oh,
saying all this, the Diamond Society looking lady who's saying all this from New Zealand, they saying she full of shit. Some people saying she didn't see him run to nothing. She's making this up. She lying. Like they took
let
him.
me find
You know what I'm
out.
saying? He was like
Yeah,
literally kidnapped.
I mean, it seems like as soon as he gets a toenail across that line, he probably would have been taken down or out.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
just by repute, just by their reputation.
Yeah.
I
Now
don't
she said
know.
she said she didn't see any people on the North Korean side. The tour group had been told earlier the North Koreans there had been lying low since the outbreak of the pandemic. After King ran, she said soldiers hustled all the tourists into a building, then took to an information center to give statements. Um, Including her father, hadn't seen King run, but a soldier explained the events. She said many other tourists, including her father, hadn't seen King run, but a soldier explained the events to them. So he groomed them. So she see what I'm saying? She the only one who seen something. So the soldier grooming him, but it says people couldn't really quite believe what had happened. Quite a few were really shocked. Once we got on the bus, got out of there, we were all kind of staring at each other. It says Leslie, a lawyer from New Zealand, she says she's among an interest in. She had an interest in the Korea after studying politics at the university. She said she found it hard to understand why King would head to North Korea. She said, "I just didn't think anyone would ever want to do that."
Yeah, anybody that got sense.
I'm not sure. I don't know, man. This is like strange. This is still developing, so don't have all the, we don't have all the
Yeah,
information.
I, I,
But
I I ain't ready to jump out on this one, but this one seems funny too.
this is funny style because think about it. If you just got out of a South Korean prison, why would the fuck would you go on a tour?
uh,
What? Why in the hell would you be on a goddamn tour? You just did 2 months in a South Korean prison. It seemed like you'd be want to be on the first thing smoking out that bitch. Like
yeah,
nigga,
they trying to
if you
they
could get
trying
on
to
a
toe
paper
the line.
plane back to here.
They
Uh-huh.
trying to toe the line of the board.
Like that makes zero sense to me. That makes zero sense to me. Like yeah, something is real funny style about that. About this whole I'm running
Yeah,
to North
it
Korea
say
type
all the
thing.
puzzle pieces ain't on the table on this one.
Yeah, man. I mean, the good news is you can send Dennis Rodman over there. That's his homeboy. He'd be like, "Hey, man, I
Yeah,
don't know what's
send him
wrong
out
with
to his
this.
family.
Send him back to his family. Now he not like me. He not like me. He not like me. He can't roll. He can't roll drop top Camaros." uh, but yeah, man. Shout out to that brother. I don't know what's going on with the brother, but yeah, we gonna up y'all up on that one at a later date and see what mirrored because that just popped off today. And last but not least, we're gonna end this show. We got a couple more. Oh, I got to cover this. The cocaine. Cocaine was found in the White House, man. I don't know if
Oh
you had
yeah.
heard about that. They found an 8 ball in the White House, dog. Somebody now I mean I don't know what kind of person or who would have uh cocaine in the White House. I'm not saying this motherfucker right. Hunter Biden. I mean I'm just saying allegedly. I don't know. They say he wasn't
Hey,
there.
hey,
He
they say
wasn't
Hunter
there.
wasn't there.
They say
I
he
believe.
wasn't there, and the president wasn't there at the time. But I mean, but damn, you the president. You could get anybody to say that shit.
Yeah,
So I don't believe that
I'm
shit.
probably gonna walk gingerly around this one. I got some theories though.
No, well, I believe it's his. I mean, let's just be real. Shit, allegedly it's his. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Who? Oh,
Because
you talking about the big cheese?
shit, it could be either him or his daddy's or his damn mama's.
Oh no,
Shit.
I don't think Hunter got nothing to do with it. I mean, how you think
Oh, I
Pop?
think he got everything to do with it.
No, I said,
I
how you
think this.
think Pop's making appearances every day? You think he doing that shit off cornflakes?
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, that's why
it
he's falling off bikes and shit. That
may,
nigga
maybe it
fucked up.
maybe it, but it maybe ain't one of his. It might not be one of his sacks, but he do sacks, nigga. This motherfucker just got caught up. We talk about somebody. Remember, Kodak Black had the same charges as him and did 3 years. He got the same charges as Kodak Black. He ain't do no time. So,
Man, it wouldn't.
you know
It
what?
wouldn't.
Shit, you
It,
know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he sold his daddy the sack. You know what I'm saying? He like
nah,
he look, he probably had Hunter off. Hey man, can I go in your room and get one of them sacks? Yeah, go ahead. Don't touch my shit, Dad. Hurry the fuck up.
oh no,
You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that's probably, he probably got his habit from Pop Stash.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I think.
like I said, I'm gonna walk gingerly on this one, but I got some theories.
Oh, I ain't gonna walk digitally on it. I got all the theories. It's one of the it's one whoever in office right now is either his wife's or his son's. It's one of theirs.
Oh no, that's
So
daddy.
that's
That's daddy's
my
man.
that's
Hey,
my theory.
ain't nothing getting left behind in daddy's house. Nothing.
That,
Not no rice and not no
you
anthrax,
know,
not no pix packs.
yeah. But Hunter is a scumbag, dog. Let's be real, man. So I don't want to make it seem like he's some goody two shoes. This
Oh no,
dude,
I'm getting two shoes in, but
I
shit, man.
I I just I mean the fact is that they found cocaine in the White House, dog. That's the fact. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the first time, probably either. Um,
It just never was
it
lost
says
before.
that
It was just happened to get lost this time.
yeah, coming to get
That
lost like
probably
that
shit been
time.
in the White House for damn near every administration. If it ain't that, it's
That's like that.
alcohol.
That's like that Sonic worker who dropped that sack in the hot dog a couple weeks back. He dropped the sack out there in New Mexico. For real, they said they had him on camera. He was looking around like, damn, where my sack go? Shit. He just dropped the cocaine sack and the damn hot dog lady bit into it.
Ah,
And
instant numbness.
instant number. She like, damn, I don't taste this hot dog. But motherfucker ain't got no flavor. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, man. Um, I mean, look at this administration, man. Look at it. It's an embarrassment, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you can't even manage your cocaine right. Your cocaine turning up in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Up in the White House and making news stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's how
that's
you know it's
terrible,
time.
man. That's terrible.
Donald Trump would have never let his pack go and get found by somebody else.
Shit, hell, shit, and none of the other damn presidents before him probably would let they get sacked. Like, damn, shit.
Hell yeah.
Just skirt.
Barack shit was probably herbs, some sativa, some shit.
They're like, hey Joe, your skirt's showing. No, you don't. your slip showing. Your slip showing. Hey Joe, your slip showing. With his goofy ass. But yeah, man.
He better not let Hunter take the fall for that, knowing this shit's his.
His shit, he better let him take the fall. You know, the press secretary is saying, former press secretary is saying, there's no way. You know, of course, it's so if it ain't Hunter Biden, is whose is it? You know what I'm saying? So see what they're gonna do is, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna sweep the story under the rug, man. They gonna sweep the story under the rug.
I'm just saying, just by White House protocol, ain't nothing getting left behind in the White House. Everything in the White House belongs to the person in charge. That's how I look at it. I mean,
yeah, but regardless, they're gonna sweep this under the rug.
Think of how many times motherfuckers try to get some anthrax to Big O and get close. And if it's a pack laying around, somebody misplaced it, and it's probably the leader of the house. Man, I'm in rare form today. I'm about to clam up, man.
It could be. It could be, man. I still think it's the younger Biden. The only reason because Joe, if he hit any kind of lines, he'll die, man. He damn near on us. Joe ain't healthy. He ain't healthy to be hitting no line. Now look, now let's say that now it does say this: Hunter Biden, who has acknowledged a prior addiction to crack cocaine, was on the White House grounds Friday before heading off to Camp David with his father. So he was there right before it got found, and his nigga he's a crackhead. He's an acknowledged crackhead. So I mean, it's not impossible for it to be his either. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
loud and proud with it too.
I mean, I'm just saying. And look, he was there right before him and his father. He went with his father. It wasn't like we were separate places and shit. No, y'all went the same motherfucking place. Y'all was taking that sack. Y'all was taking that sack with y'all ass to the little Camp David. Like, yo, you bring the shit with you? Like, damn, where the fuck is? I know I put it in my pocket, Pop. God damn it. God damn it, Hunter, you fucking shit up already. I just got your ass out of that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, man, that's that's an embarrassment, man. But I guess so, man. You know, everybody who was on that, oh man, you got to vote for Trump. Oh, don't vote for Trump. You got to vote for Joe Biden. Come on, stop it. Moving right on. I get, or unless you just like cocaine. Now, if you like cocaine, some niggas love cocaine. Some motherfuckers like cocaine. Like, I like my president high.
Some people drug of choice, and they hit that shit just like a joint every day.
Man, but yeah, just shows how deplorable, how what lack of leadership we have in this country. The country getting ran into the goddamn ground. You know, you can't even buy a house right now. You know what I'm saying? The average person got to spend over 50 or 60% of their income to even afford a house right now, which is crazy because historically you've only had to use 23% of your income yearly on housing or anything like that. Now we're at the point where you use 60% of your income to live, 40 to 60%. So that just shows the leadership who running the country, losing cocaine sacks in the White House and shit. But I'm just saying, y'all.
That's I think that shit been in I think that shit been in the house for at least the last 7 administrations.
What, that cocaine?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been around. Some people, but that's my point. Some people.
No, I'm talking about in the Oval Office. That's just man. I'm really on one of them.
Some people look. Some people can handle their liquor. Some people can handle their vice, and some people can't. I want a leader who can handle his vice, where I don't even know he got a fucking vice. That's kind of.
I know. Keep it a secret, Papa.
I'm just saying, like, if I never knew, like, damn, like, oh shit, I ain't never know he said
Paul getting high again.
I mean, if you batting 1,000, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you batting 1,000 and you got time for a vice and you still batting 1,000, I ain't mad at you. But if you batting -500 and you got a vice and you losing sacks, you losing sacks, you losing lighters, you losing blunt wraps and shit.
Falling off bikes and shit.
Where put my lighter at? Where I put my lighter? You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with you.
Oh, but with the lighter,
last story, man. We gonna get out of here, man. The Children's Hospital said they about to stop letting adults to get their transgender surgeries there. Y'all hear me? I said the Children's Hospital in Tennessee, I believe, said they about to stop letting transgenders get their little they surgeries there. They scaring the kids and shit. Colorado Children's Hospital. This is a true story. Colorado Children's Hospital halts gender affirming surgeries for adult patients. Colorado Children's Hospital has stopped offering transition related surgeries for transgender patients 18 and older. Hospital said it provided such surgeries for minors. Said it never provided such surgeries for minors. I'm sorry. Rachel Fowler, a spokesperson, said the hospital made the difficult decision to no longer provide gender affirming surgical procedures for adults 18 years and older. She added the hospital is working with patients referred them to other facilities, and LGBTQ activists in the state expressed concern with the hospital's decision. The precedent they're setting is dangerous, says the LGBT. The fear is that other hospitals also going to follow suit. Yeah. I mean, a children's hospital shouldn't be doing no fucking surgeries. No way. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to cuss on that one. I mean, This is what I'm telling. This is what
Yeah,
I
what they
don't
try
like
to do?
about.
Fold the money into the ledger or some shit.
I mean, I'm for everybody group trying to get the best they want to get, but man, some specifically this group of people, y'all have some outlandish fancy delusions of grandeur and shit. Like, where do you think it's okay for you to be having gender affirming surgeries at a children's fucking hospital? You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head. I'm seeing like St. Jude commercials, and then you got a dude walking out of there looking like Buffalo Bill from uh
Oh,
Silence of the
village,
Lambs.
village people game.
Tucked in, got it with everything tucked. Excuse me, where's my? She's like, come on, man. Like it seemed like they always tried to mix that particular group of people with kids, and that's dangerous. It's crazy that the advocate for them are gonna say that's dangerous because now other hospitals gonna follow suit. Okay, I don't know about other hospitals, but I don't think children's hospitals. I'm sorry, I don't. Children's
Yeah, I
hospitals
mean,
shouldn't be.
I mean,
I mean,
I, optically, that's not a good thing. Where you're going to see your grandson, or you got your child going through it, and then
you got your cow
down,
going through cancer
yeah,
and shit.
on another floor, they having adults. It's a children's hospital. I mean, no matter what kind of, I mean, they could be doing amputations or brain surgery for adults there, but if it's a children's hospital, it should be exclusive to children. There's plenty of children in need. And if you got an adult in the bed, what happened? Am I still here?
Yeah, you hear?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying, man. I mean, if it's a chill, okay. So how we got the Riley Hospital and Pay Many Hospital down in Indy. Adults ain't going in there getting stuff. Now, I'm sure there's a little window if you're like a teenager and you down and out and you might age out in a coma or something. They ain't gonna just put you on the street.
I'm here.
But yeah, but no, I mean it don't matter what type of procedure the adult's getting. If it's a children's hospital, then leave the beds for the children. That's all I gotta say.
I heard that. I heard that, man. I just think, yeah, man. I'd be tired of them always talking about some. Oh my God, this is so wrong. Y'all doing that so wrong. Like this is the best thing I can say is we have to stop normalize. We have to stop normalizing mentally hurt, mentally hurt people, making them like that's in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like we normalizing hurt people behavior. You know what I'm saying? We normalizing it when we should be healing that person for whatever they went through. We instead saying we normalizing the response behavior, thinking, oh, we're doing a good thing, and we're really not, because you're not solving the problem. People act out when they've been through things. People do crazy shit when they've been through things. Just like you were saying with Carly, the sister earlier. You said possibly shit, she could be going through something and she acted out and staged this shit. You know what I'm saying? So if that's not far-fetched, it's not far-fetched to believe that when you see and I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but when you see brothers acting out wearing they got beards and high heels on and shit, there's a hurt person underneath that high heels and beard. There's somebody there who needs some type of mental counseling, some mental health help. That's not normalized behavior. That's not, and that's the thing that about our society now. We live in a participation trophy society where we normalize things where we should be helped, where we should help. We normalize the sickness instead of normalizing the cure. You know what I'm saying? So instead of focusing on the cure, we focus on the sickness and we normalize that. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Like if I swear to I know the society. Look, if there was really a zombie disease, dude, and people arms was falling off and shit like that, people would normalize that shit. Oh, y'all hating on them just because they zombies and they want to eat your brains. That don't mean you should discriminate against. You know what I'm saying? just because they arms falling off. You know what I'm saying? That's how this society is. Just because they aren't like, well, this motherfucker's a zombie. He's trying to eat me. Oh, you just hating on me. You
I'm just
discriminating
trying to
against them.
live.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Like I just feel that the people who are hurt or who have been hurt, um, their behavior from that hurt is being normalized, and from that normalization, you getting a societal breakdown instead of saying, "Hey, that's not normal. What happened to you? So we can fix this, or find out who did this to you and do something to them, or find out or get you some type of therapy or professional help." We're saying, "Oh no, let little Jerome wear a tutu. Why y'all hating on him? It's a reason little Jerome wearing a damn tutu. It's not it's either his dad didn't tell him, hey man, we don't do that. We don't wear those, or somebody did something to his ass where it made him wanna make him get confused where he wants to wear that. So that's what I'm saying, man. We have to focus on the cure, man, and not just normalize because we feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that happened to my son, so now I'm gonna be with that shit because he's like that. Okay, and that's fine. You should always support your family, but at the same time, we can't. I don't think we should normalize the hurt that these folks have been through. We need to find the cure to what the fuck these folks have been through and try to support them on their mission to deal with whatever mental things they've gone through. And that's just, my 2 cents on that, man. Like you said, they shouldn't be having no damn transgender surgeries in a damn children's hospital, man. But leave the comments and your thoughts below. Maybe you feel like they should. Maybe you like shit. Fuck that. Let them have it. I won't. um, that's cool. But for me, I don't want to go see, your kid going through cancer, and then you see some big ass motherfucker walking down the hall. You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Shouldn't be there.
I'm like, if it's a children's hospital, you shouldn't just squeeze an adult in here and there just to raise funds. If it's a children's hospital, let it be a
Yeah,
children's hospital.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, let us know your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts on the when we talked about today. Um,
I had a
we're gonna
good
hit y'all.
time.
Yeah, had a good time, man. Once again, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna get back at you. Always news coming out and articles. Anything you want us to cover, hit us up, let us know. We'll be back at you. This is your man KZL, your man Big Swag.
Salute.
Out of here. Salute. Weekend High Podcast. Peace.